to Brunei, where the 2nd Battalion, the Royal Gurkha Rifles, 2 RGR, have been parading the Queen's Truncheon. It was awarded to them during the Indian Mutiny in 1857, but as Steve Britton reports, it very rarely leaves the UK.
These latest recruits to the 2nd Battalion, Royal Gurkha Rifles, can trace the origins of the Queen's Truncheon all the way back to their forefathers and the Indian Mutiny of 1857. Their predecessors with the Sirmoor Battalion, along with the 60th Rifles, had to defend a key forward position, Hindoo Rouse House, just outside of Delhi for 3 whole months. Whilst others might have been tempted to turn tail, the Gurkhas stayed loyal and repelled their enemies successfully. But the cost to the men from Nepal was heavy, as they suffered 327 casualties out of a total strength of just 490, including 8 of their 9 British officers. Queen Victoria designated them as a rifle regiment as a result, and the Queen's Truncheon therefore replaced the regimental colours. This 2RGR Qasem Khani, or attestation parade in Brunei Garrison, marks one of the few occasions when the Queen's Truncheon is taken from its usual guard under lock and key in the UK.
An attestation parade is to take an oath to the battalion. So normally, our Gurkha recruit takes 2 times, Qasem Khani parade for 2 times. One back in Nepal, once they enlisted in the brigade of Gurkhas. Once they report or arrival in the battalion, obviously this is the Qasem Khani or attestation parade for the battalion.
Major Yam Bahadur Rana says that, in his words, swearing an oath upon the Queen's Truncheon 28 years ago marked the moment that I first felt like a true Pukka Gurkha soldier. Made of bronze and silver, the top of the Queen's Truncheon represents the minaret of Delhi Palace, with 3 Gurkhas standing on it and supporting the Queen's crown above their heads. The minaret contains a pair of crossed kukris and carries the inscription, Main Picqet, Hindoo Rouse House, Delhi, 1857. Always escorted on parade by 2 sergeants and 2 corporals, it's always hand-carried by an officer whenever transported. The Queen's Truncheon on this occasion provided these latest recruits with a powerful reminder of the Gurkhas' proud history and tradition, of which they are now an integral part. Steve Britton, Forces News in Brunei.